You found Paw Daddy's Blind Hog Barbecue. With prices soaring, chicken's still one of the best values for your money when you're shopping for meat. But you probably want to change things up and not prepare it the same way every time. In today's video, you'll learn how to make Cupcake Chicken Thighs. You're gonna love this recipe. This method of cooking boneless chicken thighs was pioneered by Myron Mixon. Myron's a legend in the competition barbecue world. The cupcake pan gives the thighs a uniform shape. It just makes for a great presentation. When you eat, you not only eat with your mouth, but also with your eyes. When you sit down to eat in a restaurant, you've already passed judgment on every visual detail before you ever take that first bite of food. Food presentation is essential to the dining experience. The cupcake pan not only aids in the cooking process, but your style points will go way up when you master this technique. I'm using a muffin pan. It's close enough to the cupcake pan, and it's a little bit deeper, maybe a little bit better suited for this purpose. Either one will do. Now, another quick disclaimer is yes, the competition guys may use a cupcake pan, but they have many more details and a much more complicated presentation. We're using the cupcake pan idea, but I'm not saying that we're taking a competition approach. This is aimed at the backyard cook. Now you can start with boneless thighs, or you can debone the chicken if necessary. All you got to do is take a good sharp knife and cut down beside the bone on each side, then slip that blade under it and then cut the bone out. It's very simple and it's not rocket science. Bone-in thighs are by far the cheapest. I like to peel the skin back, but be sure and leave it attached on one side of the thigh. The easy way to get this skin off is sometimes to slip your fingers in the middle between the skin and the meat and then just slide it one way or the other and just pull it off. But be sure and leave it attached on the other side. Now this way we can get some of the seasoning directly on the meat and now cut off any excess skin or tags. Just one note, the competition guys sometimes they'll even remove the skin. They scrape the fat off, make that skin as translucent as possible, and then they put it back on the thigh. But we're just taking a little bit more laid back approach. Okay, when you get this far, place those thighs in a Ziploc bag and add just enough Italian or Zesty Italian Dressing to give them a good coating. Close that bag up, give it a toss, then take them out, lay that chicken out, and add the BBQ Rub of your choice. Put some rub directly on that meat, lay that skin flap back in place. Now if you want to add a little more rub on top of the skin, that's optional. Add a pat of butter to each section of the muffin pan. Place the thighs in the muffin pan, the skin side on top, and then shape them up. Just give them a nice uniform shape, and then you can add a little pat of butter on top. Just be sure and don't wipe off your rub. Now after preheating your oven, smoker, or grill to 275 to 300, put your prepared chicken in and cook it to at least 165 degrees. Now a lot of people like to cook chicken at higher temperatures, but I think it turns out better in the 275 to 300 range. And I'm also old school in that I like to take my thighs up to at least 180. You can choose the cooking temperature that you like and the degree of doneness that you like. It's up to you. But my plan is to cook mine to 165 degrees, and then we'll take them out, give them a good saucing, and then I'll put them back in and cook it to 180 degrees plus. How long it takes depends on your cooking rig, and I recommend using indirect heat, and that takes a little bit longer. I take my first temperature measurement at between 45 minutes and 1 hour, and they seem to cook quickly in this cupcake pan. They may be up to 165 when you take that first temperature. They're done whenever they reach your target temperature rate, and it takes ever how long it takes. And this will vary from oven to oven or grill to grill. When you reach your preferred temperature range, take the thighs out of the muffin pan and coat them with your favorite barbecue sauce. I'm using some of my homemade grape jelly barbecue sauce, and here's a link to a video showing you how to make this delicious barbecue sauce. The link's right up here, and this is good stuff. You'll be glad you tried it. After you get them all sauced up, then back into the oven for at least another 10 minutes to set that sauce, or leave them in ever how long it takes to get them up to your desired temperature. Take them out when they hit that temperature and then give them a rest for 10 minutes and they're ready to serve. Just look how delicious they are. You can see they're nice and juicy. They taste great. So there you have it, Cupcake Barbecue Chicken Thighs. Now if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, consider subscribing, and hope to see you next time at Paw Daddy's Blind Hog Barbecue.